So I'm Lexi, and I'm here with open mic interviews with Jason Brock from X Factor. Okay, so first off, how old were you when you started singing, and did you ever take voice lessons?
Well, Lexi, let's see. When I'm 35 now. I started singing when I was like 3 or younger, because my mom and dad always sang and played instruments in the house, so we were like always singing. And I never took voice lessons. I just like singing in choir.
What's the first thing that went through your mind when you made it to the judges' homes?
The first thing that went through my mind when I made it to judges' homes was, oh my god, I made it. Oh my god! My life has changed so much.
How was it working with L.A. Reid, and if you got to pick your mentor, who would you have picked?
It was cool working with L.A. He was like really like, he's a legend and he's like discovered so many people.
Yeah.
So I respect him, and I thought that he really loved my voice. And if I could have picked anyone, I would have been happy with anyone, but someone else that would have been awesome would be Britney. But I'm not saying I wouldn't have picked L.A., but
yeah.
Britney would have been great.
Who were you rooting for from home?
Gosh, I really wanted B to win. I love so many people, don't get me wrong. Paige was awesome. Everyone is my friend, and we all text and stuff. But B, I just love B's style, and she's just so cool.
Have you had any crazy fan encounters?
Crazy fan? I've had people like following me around and like just like wanting to talk to me, where they start like gathering up in groups around me. But I don't think anyone's been really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any fans tell you that you're their role model or inspiration?
I have. It's really sweet. Oh my gosh. When people tell me that, I feel like I really get to, I feel like I'm doing something really important.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
How often do you get compared to Adam Lambert, and how does it make you feel?
I used to get compared to Adam Lambert a lot when I first got on TV, because people didn't know who I was, and so everyone thought I was like Adam Lambert. But then no one compares me to Adam Lambert anymore.
Oh.
Like almost never. Yeah, it's really cool.
If you were to go on tour, who would you want to tour with?
That's a great question. I might want to tour with someone named Leslie Deep, who I think, he's not like, you may not know who he is, but he's really awesome. He makes great music on YouTube. Leslie Deep. And also PJ Harvey. And also Rihanna.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I've always known the answer to this because I love comic books. I want telekinesis, where I could just look at something and move it.
That's really
that'd
great.
be so cool.
I would do that.
Yeah.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I ever received. Well, it's hard to say, but some good advice that I received recently is just stay steadfast on your path. Like, whatever happens, don't let yourself get off your path or where you're supposed to be going. Don't let Zayn's hot body distract you. Don't let Mario Lopez's butt distract you. Just keep going.
If you could meet anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh. Someone I really want to meet. I really want to meet a writer named Alice Walker, who wrote The Color Purple, which was also a movie. She's alive, and I could meet her. I don't know when it's going to happen. I have to meet Tina Turner. I must meet Tina Turner. So those are some. And Zayn. Let's not forget Zayn. But I already met him. Yeah, I already met him. But I didn't get to spend enough time with him.
If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Anywhere in the world. I love to go to Japan. I've already been there, but I like to keep going.
What's your favorite part about performing?
My favorite part about performing is making people happy, making people laugh, making people cry, making people feel something. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so part of your Twitter bio is hashtag Jason Brock on Glee.
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Yes, Jason Brock needs to be on Glee. I must be on Glee because I just think it's perfect. Like
I totally agree.
Thank you.
I'm like the biggest Glee fan possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what I mean. I just think it should really happen. And
yeah.
I'm waiting.
We'll get it trending.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we have some Twitter questions.
Okay.
So, at Brenda Hannah asks, who's your favorite member of One Direction and why?
Oh my god, I wonder who. It's Zayn, because he's hotter than the others. I do like the brown skin more than white skin for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At SmadBC Basic asks, what's your favorite song to twerk to?
That is so funny. I'm gonna say Tootsie Roll, roll.
At Steven Arguedas asks, who is your biggest musical inspiration?
Oh yes, Stephen Arguedas, my best friend. No, I don't actually. My biggest musical inspiration is probably, I'll say Anita Baker. There's a lot, but she's a singer that I really admire. Yeah.
At Sinead Y. Simpson asks, who is your biggest inspiration in general?
Well, biggest inspiration in general, maybe it's Thich Nhat Hanh. He's like a Buddhist monk.
Oh.
He is so awesome. He like says the most amazing things. So if anyone ever reads his books, it's really worth it. Yeah.
At Miranda Sliva asks, how much has your life changed since X Factor?
My life since X Factor has changed so much. I don't have a day job anymore. I just do entertainment now. And people recognize me when I walk down the street. And they want to take pictures or get autographs. It's really changed my life completely. Like, yeah, in a good way.
At Steven Arguedas also asks, what is your favorite song at the moment?
I'll just say Dark Side, Kelly Clarkson.
At Swag Nugget asks, did you feel like you did everything that you wanted to on X Factor?
I did a lot, but there's something I'd like to do is, like, personally, you'll see tonight, I'm a live performer, and I can be really funny and, like, kind of, like, improvisational.
Yeah.
And on X Factor, I wasn't really able to be my full, like, whatever I want to do kind of performer.
Mm-hmm.
It was more staged, and, you know, you do things a certain way.
Yeah.
But I'm really freeform. Like, I'll stop in the middle of the song and tell a dirty story. And then go back to the song. That's, like, how I am. So I wish I could have done that.
Yeah. At Ed Sheer Shirt asks, what inspired you most to audition for X Factor?
Okay. What inspired me most was hating my job. I was like working every day, like a 9-to-5 job. I didn't really hate it, but they were about to move me into another position that I didn't want to do. And so I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I should be singing. I should be performing.
Yeah.
I wanted to do performance for a living. So I said, this is the perfect time because I'm about to move into this other position that I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone posted about an X Factor audition. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go audition. And I went out there and got in those lines and made people wonder about what I was wearing. And it was just really awesome. What happened, which you know.
Yeah, so it was worth it.
It was worth it.
At Lena Sanchez asks, what do you love most about living in San Francisco?
Oh, I like the fog and the cold. I like that kind of weather. It's not too cold, but it's not too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At We Want 1D asks, do you have any tips to young people who want to become singers in the music industry?
Well, you probably are going to have to, I would say, be interesting, do your very best, you know, like audition for things, don't be afraid. Some people, they don't even audition because they're like, oh, I won't make it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they should really just try.
Exactly.
What harm is there in trying?
Yeah.
So just get out there. And I would say sing live a lot, like sing in front of people as much as you can because that really helps you develop as a performer.
Yeah.
And to get successful, you really have to be more than just a singer. You need to be a good singer, but also be a good performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at Tracewell asks, what is the next project that you're working on?
The next project I'm working on, well, other than like live shows that I do like this and around the country, I'm also doing my YouTube videos. I'm thinking of doing some like interview stuff with like former contestants. We'll see if that actually happens. But Panda Ross, I hope that she'll work with me because she's so hilarious. Do you remember Panda? Oh my god.
I think so, yeah.
You have to see her video, yeah. She's so hilarious. She's like, Simon, my baby daddy. That's Panda.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and I think it'd be fun to work with her. But also, I'm working on a single, but I don't know if I can release it yet. We'll see, but I'm kind of under contract with X Factor still.
Yeah.
So they may want to keep me and sign me, or they may say, bye Jason, good luck.
Yeah, another question that we got from a lot of people was asking if you're working on an album.
Oh yeah, well, I guess you could say I am, but it's not official, and I'm not sure if I don't want to work too much on it, so I'm just doing one track right now.
Yeah.
Well, actually two, but still. I just don't know if we'll release it as singles or an album. I'm not sure yet, yeah.
At CatDog74 asks, if you could be any superhero, which one would you be?
Oh my gosh, well, since I obviously like telekinesis, I think I'd be Jean Grey, aka Phoenix, aka Marvel Girl, way back when. So on the X-Men, Jean Grey is the redhead, psychic, telekinetic. And I am so huge into superheroes, so I love these questions.
At Bree Unstoppable asks, what's your middle name?
I know Bree Unstoppable. Hi, Bree Unstoppable. Sort of. I've taught her. My middle name, should I say it? I don't know if I should say. What if it's like one day the key to my anonymity? Well, I'll give you a clue. It starts with the letter... Well, no. I'll give you this clue. It ends with the letter L. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. At Yoxi Lopez asks, do you want to become an actor?
Yes, I am already an actor, but I'm not like on TV acting or movies. But I did a film that was in short films, like all over the world actually, before I was on X Factor. Mm-hmm. And I was just like the gay friend. And then I did plays and musicals as well. So, I'd love to do more acting.
So would you perform more like musical theater or more like television?
Probably, well, I'd like to do both, but musical theater is great for me because I'm a singer.
Yeah.
That's why Glee would also be really good for me, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. At Camille Mullery asks, if you were a piece of fruit, would you want to be chopped or juiced?
Juiced, obviously, and I'm not going to explain that.
At Italian Spork 8 asks, are you planning to audition for X Factor again next season?
I don't know, because I'm afraid that if I audition again, then I'll end up grabbing Simon's butt, and I just think I might get kicked off the show. So, I have a butt grabbing problem. It's like an addiction. So I'm in a 12-step program right now, and right now I can only admit it, and I can't do it. No, I don't think I'm trying out again. I don't think so, because I think I'll build my career from here and be able to do something else.
Well, gave you a really great start.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so now we have some favorite questions. So what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Color Purple.
Favorite reality show?
My favorite reality show... Oh, I think it's probably Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Favorite scripted show?
Favorite scripted show? Oh God, I'm having a blank on the name. What's the one with the comic book nerds and the scientists and the physicists? You know what I'm talking about? It's not like 12th Rock from the Sun. It's... Oh, crap. Is it 12? I don't know. My favorite comic book, my favorite TV show is slipping my mind. But someone's going to know from what I just said.
Okay.
Yeah, they will. It's very, very popular. It's on Fox.
Okay. I'll look that up.
Thanks.
Favorite Glee character?
I really think Rachel is cool, actually. I do, yeah.
Favorite candy?
My favorite candy... Ooh, that's tough. Lately I've been eating Heath bars, but then I always eat Reese's cups.
Those are the best.
Yeah, those are so good.
Yeah. Favorite holiday?
Christmas time is. That was auto-tune. Christmas. Christmas.
Favorite Disney movie?
Probably The Little Mermaid.
Favorite Disney character?
I'll go with Ursula the Sea Witch, and I'm singing her song tonight.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Do you know it?
Poor Unfortunate.
Yes,
Yeah.
Four Unfortunate Souls, yeah.
Favorite band?
Favorite band? Well, I could say One Direction, but that's a really easy answer. Let's go with... I'll go with something obscure. Starflyer 59.
Oh, never heard of them.
It's so obscure, it's ridiculous.
What's your favorite musical?
I'm gonna say... Oh, probably... I'm gonna just say The Lily's Revenge.
Favorite animal?
Favorite animal? I think that elephants are probably my favorite as far as like coolest animals.
Favorite accessory?
Necklaces.
Favorite book?
I'm just gonna go with comic books on this because that's what I read most. I would have to say the X-Men.
And lastly, your favorite quote?
Oh. Well, I guess I'll say for my favorite quote, it's a chant that I think is really good. So each line, the first line you breathe in, and the second line you breathe out, third line you breathe in, fourth line you breathe out. It's really simple. It goes, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. And I think it's very peaceful and
like
relaxing. And that's Thich Nhat Hanh. That's that monk I was telling you about. Yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
Well, thank you for doing this with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to work with you, talk
too.
with you.
Thank you.